But anyway, so I got my scholarship to Howard, went to Howard University. I played football for 5 years, and I was studying to go to Wall Street. I worked for Merrill Lynch in New York. It's an investment firm. I had a good job set up when I left college, and my brother told me, this is about making a good decision. He said, Marques, give it all you have for 1 single year. Give everything you have as far as going to the gym, making good decisions, being accountable, all that good stuff. He said, do it for 1 year. If you get drafted, great. If you don't, who cares? You never plan on it anyway. So I told my brother, who had been in the league for 7 years at that point, I gave him my word that I was going to pursue football with everything I had for 12 months. And I did that. And I got drafted into the NFL. So look at that, guys. I thought my career was over after high school. I got one opportunity. I thought my career was over after college. I got another opportunity. Life is going to throw you curveballs. It's never going to be a straight line, ever. Plan for things to happen that you don't expect. So after my career in the NFL, I played for about 6 years. I had a great time. I learned things like leadership, accountability, teamwork. Guys, the NFL does not want players who aren't smart, who aren't leaders. Because at the end of the day, you can go out and find anybody to play football, but can you find somebody that's going to help other people become great? And that's what a leader does. A leader helps others around them be great. So my career was over. I thought about what am I going to do next? And I had to evaluate myself and ask myself, what do I have in my possession that's going to help me be successful? I said, well, I'm a great leader. I'm great with people. I'm a good marketer. And I know how to make people come together and work together. So I decided to start a construction company. My construction company was called Caden Premier Enterprises. It became the largest contracting company in the state for 2 years. So after 5 years, I was going really, really well. Things were going great. And then I made the cardinal mistake. I made a bad decision. I ended up trying to grow my company too fast, and I took on a job that was way out of my price range. I had to write checks, guys, for $100,000 a week, every single week. You know why? Because it was my company. I had to take accountability for the mistake that I made on the job. So I did what I had to do to get myself on square ground. And when I got on square ground, I went to get paid back my money by the developer and the contractor that I worked for. And you know what they said? Great job, Marques, fantastic work. We are not gonna repay your change order. And you know what happened to me, guys? I went bankrupt. I went broke. I lost everything I owned in 3 months. That includes my home, that includes my cars, that includes everything. Everything was gone. So after that, I ended up starting my speaking career because I was working as a football coach, but I was also working as a janitor over in Raleigh trying to help feed my family, okay? So when something happened at work, I became a public speaker. I started telling my story to help others become successful. There is a 4-step process to being a great leader, okay? There's a 4-step process. The first one is to develop the idea of being a leader. You have to develop that idea so you can be able to go out and set a plan for yourself to be successful. You have to ignite the idea of being a leader, okay? If you ignite the idea from inside with passion, you can be good, okay? You have to inspire people around you to be great. And then you have to repeat the process, okay? All right, so that's the 4-step process of being a great leader. Develop the idea, ignite the idea, inspire people around you, and repeat the process over and over again. And then there's 3 things to being a good leader as well from a perspective of having a skill set. Number 1, you have to create good friendships. When you have good friends around you, good things happen, okay? Number 2, you have to be able to lead by example, by the action, not by the word, all right? And the last thing is you have to be self-aware of who you are and what you're trying to accomplish.